Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Dead Cells. Let's try this one more time. Brutality. Nah, screw it. Screw brutality. Go legendary. Ooh, not piercing though. Super legendary, best bow in the game, all day, every day. Much better, much better. By the way, boom. Please die, thank you very much. X-War jump attack. Extra jump in midair, thank you very much. But the only thing that we need to do on this run right now is just re-roll the stats on the bow until it has at least one level of piercing, and then that's it. This is a great run. Screw trying to do an actual brutality run. And you know what? I will still try to go to the collector though. I've been trying to go to the collector because I haven't done it recently, and I've been doing a lot of Lighthouse, but I still do need to flawless the collector at some point. You might as well try, right? Got him! Got him! Hey, at least there's no water to put out the fire, am I right? I suppose we could also pivot immediately. You know, we haven't even picked up a scroll yet. We could go brutality still, but look in your heart, you know it to be true. The one true path of salvation in Dead Cells lies through tactics. I would love if I could find another legendary, what was it before? A legendary grappling hook. I had so much fun on that run where we had that, a legendary grappling hook and a bow. I want to do it again. You still got me? It's incredibly rude. I've never seen anything ruder. Oh, good! I do have a shield. Had to check. Alright, tactics it is. Let's freaking go. Quick question, how often do you upgrade your weapons? I find that I do it too often and don't have enough for the flask recharge in the food biomes. I don't really swap out my weapons unless I feel like the weapon is... I don't swap out my weapons in Dead Cells unless the weapon changes. Like, this weapon is different. You know, the weapon I was using wasn't a bow, but I want to roll a bow. Or the weapon I was using is too slow, I need something faster. The exception, of course, is when I actually get late in the game, I get to a good biome. Like if I'm doing the caverns, in the caverns, I will absolutely buy the same weapon I have if it's got higher stats, because that's the last place you can get for the high stat weapons. But yeah, I try not to spend too much money in shops, but I have in my head, when I play Dead Cells, I have in my head a list of like 4 or 5 weapons per color that if I find them, I'll be like, oh sweet, my run is set. Like this is if I use this for the rest of the run, I'll be happy. You know, Nerves of Steel is one of those weapons. I will roll this current Nerves of Steel, this level 4 starting weapon, for the whole run if I don't get something that's like equivalently good in my eyes. I don't care if it's like a level 12 quick bow. I'd rather roll Nerves of Steel just because I like it. It's a good weapon that's fast and I can handle it. Quick bow's a little bit on the slow side on the third shot. You know, there's a little bit of a, it's not just the number, it's how comfortable you are with the weapon. Are we good? I think we are good. You wanna go promenade again? Let's go promenade again. Let's go promenade again, die horribly, and then I'll just crush myself with an elevator. Oh, that's what I should have done last run. Should have crushed myself with an elevator. Done. So, bow and endless quivers. More damage if you're not hitting the crit of Nerves of Steel, which you should, but also way slow, not way slow, a little slow on that third shot dodge roll. Yeah, there's like no delay here with the nerves. So we need piercing. There we go. That's all I care about. No other affix actually matters there. And in fact, I should not have taken No Mercy. I should have taken something else, because we're gonna kill most enemies in one shot anyways. Execution isn't gonna help that much. Disengagement would just keep us safe because we have low health, but you know, just don't get hit, forehead. Should be used to these enemies by now. I did, you know, fail this biome multiple times already. 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, you know what? Gotta admit, I wasn't thinking about that. Having a little bit of invisibility for dealing with... Oh, hello! Having a little bit of invisibility for dealing with the, training dummies actually seems like a great idea. I see you. You know what? When I notice it ahead of time, it feels great when you can actually like dodge the crystal and then kill the elite. When you get hit and you lose your like 59 kill streak on it though, just shoot me. Okay, flamethrower turret, pretty bad. Not because it itself is bad, but I don't need it. So tactics, this is a good opportunity maybe to buy one weapon. We got a lot of cash. One, you know, high quality weapon could go, you know, up to the second boss. Let's see. Boomerang, actually pretty good. We could then focus on dodging. We could also roll Boomerang Nerves of Steel and roll 2 weapons. I actually really like that, so I'm gonna do that. And I will roll to see if I can get another Nerves of Steel. Going a little bit deep on, you know, possibly buying stuff from the shop, but this is a lot of damage output. This is a lot of damage output early. You know what? That's what this is for. A little bit of food in case we need it. Thank you very much. You know what? Take one of those. Still's enough to kill him even though we're not rolling those stats. I can't believe he dodged the boomerang that fast. That's rude. What was over here? Was there an elite? I thought I saw an elite. That might not have been an elite. Oh, it's an elite, all right. Oh, it's an elite, all right. He's also a freaking dead elite. By the way, your melee tier is increased. We should not be going down here. We should be going faster. Is Nerves of Steel the best bow? It's my favorite. Might actually be the quote-unquote best, but how would you rate the best bow? Highest possible ever DPS? That might be a crossbow. Fastest? That might be a quick bow. It's food. Oh, it's you. I do love this, the food door. I would classify it as the best bow, in my opinion. It's just so consistent. Random skills. Let's not spend any money. We spend a lot of money on this floor. We bought an item. We don't need a skill. You know, the skills that we have, the skills that we have are fine. Yes, Telluric Shock is not, in fact, do this. Yes, Telluric Shock is not perfect, but it's good enough. It gets us out of a jam. Helps us get away from being targeted. I'll take better smoke bomb, I guess. You can tell I'm not really paying attention. Hello. Hey, get away. I'm not really paying attention to like the actual affixes of that smoke bomb. I was like, hey, it's a level 5, I'll take it. Because I'm not really using the smoke bomb for its affix. I'm just using it to make myself invisible. I might as well have the highest value one. Did my arrow, or rather did my boomerang, get knocked off of the enemy? Add it to the list, I suppose. I really did not expect my boomerang to get deflected by the man's jump. What a jump, you know? Abe go Curse Sword 5 BC challenge. That'll be when I actually get the flawlesses. Because spoilers, if I can't flawless the 2 remaining bosses in the game that I've yet to flawless, I won't be able to flawless them if I got a Curse Sword, probably. That's my assumption anyways. Hey. Shoot over here. Thank you. You know what? We're executing some things. Would the explosive decoy serve the same purpose as a smoke bomb? Does the explosive decoy make you invisible? I always forget. I actually find, now that I think about it, I don't think the explosive decoy really works on 5 BC. Don't the enemies teleport to you anyways? Enemies might just teleport to you. I can't remember because I don't often take it, but I think that's why I never loved it. Is malaise on every level? Yes, it is constantly building up. The yellow bar above my green bar, health bar. Extra jump. You know what? We probably should have taken that, because ideally we don't want to get hit anyways. Hey, come here. I'm gonna go back for the $2,000 in this room? What the heck? Oh my god. Armadillo pack? I might go armadillo pack. I don't know. Armadillo pack. You mean acrobata pack? Because they're all acrobata pack? I think it's very situational for me if I go, there's the curse sword. I think it's very situational for me if I go, armadillo pack and put my shield in my backpack. I'm holding the shield right now just to hold it, but, usually I find that there's other more important mutations to take. Like even when I do take it, usually I end up regretting it. I'm like, I'm not getting much value out of this rolling backpack. I take it and I'm like, wow, I would just rather have like more health or do more damage. Okay, don't sacrifice the cherries quite yet. I think we must have had, yeah, we must have had malaise clear by now. I've not been paying attention to the on-screen text pop-ups, so let's recycle the food. Well, it's another flawless, nearly flawless anyways, promenade. Time to die? Time to, you know, go straight to hell? Probably. Let's see. Because I'm gonna freaking do it. Zeta Stiletto. Nah. More cherries. We'll go recycle them. It's like 400 bucks. 200. Whatever. Whoops. Sorry, more like score! A score! Let's go down here. What's the maximum number of affixes that can roll on an item? Isn't it like 6 or something? I do know that the number of affixes that you get on an item is dependent on its level. So level 4 only gets 3, level 5 gets 4 affixes. I think maybe it goes up to like 6. Yeah, I think it probably goes up to 6. Probably about, yeah, somewhere about there. I don't know. Decoy makes you invisible for 2.5 seconds. Oh, this is for Dracula. There's another smoke bomb. I don't know. If I find a decoy, maybe I'll try it, but I guess, you know, the reason why is usually just because of the fact that the enemies still teleport, I think. I'm saying I think a lot because here's my experience with the decoy, all right? My experience with the decoy is that you get 2 decoys. You get one decoy that's legendary and it one-shots the boss that you're fighting, and then the other decoy you get doesn't take any aggro. The enemies still want to attack you. They teleport to you on BC5 and then it just doesn't kill anything because they're not near it when it goes off. Those are the 2 decoys you get in the game. That's what it feels like. Oh good. Polo power. I'm a chicken. Should take it instead of Telluric Shock at this point, but you can take the shock out of my cold, dead hands. So, you know, give me like 5 minutes. Or less. That was just me jumping upwards twice. Not what I would recommend. You know what I like? I like that charging up the bow doesn't actually pull their aggro. So I charge up the bow, I fire a grenade out of the bow, and the guy's like, what's going on? You're slow. That's not a shield, you dummy! I thought I had a shield. You know what? Actually, that's a good point. At this point, we can probably get rid of the boomerang. The ability to block is going to outweigh the extra value we get out of a boomerang. Hey, knock it off. All right, what is it today? I'm curious, game. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be, huh? Really? Okay, hold on. You're still protecting that, huh? Legendary Shrapnel Axe. Well, I'll put it in the backpack, but I'm not happy. Nope. Oh, Jesus. Good, 2 elites. That's what I wanted. We can keep going ahead though, because this is a shop. We can buy time. Well, that was awful. Dude, the laser. There's 2 different laser attack, or 3 different laser attack elites, right? There's the one that has the spinning line that kind of goes clockwise. There's the AoE one, but I'm not counting that one. There's the one that has the horizontal line that goes up, and then there's the box. The box does so much damage. Holy crap. You can't dodge roll through it either, so you're locked in. You are locked in when that box activates, and I hate it. It just does so much bloody damage. Oh my god. At least you were easier to take out. Infinitely. I don't know why the box does so much damage. Feels like it's a little imbalanced. Fix your game, Blizz. The developers don't even play their own game. Am I right? Tell me I'm right. Oh, Jesus. Knock it off. Stop teleporting. You teleported past my bullet that time. Yes, everything is still a gun in this game. It will perpetually be a gun. Hey. No. I thought you were a knife thrower. You can't reach me. That's one of those weird situations where he didn't really hit to miss, but there's no way he was gonna hit me. So what the heck was he actually aiming for? Hey, you. That's not what I meant. Hey. Malay's clear. Burr, burr, burr. He missed me, but only barely. He was aiming for my head. I guess that's a good thing for him. I mean, I am the headless. Maybe it's a bad thing for him, you know? I'm headless. Why are you aiming for my head, dude? All right, so that was a bit of a run through, but it's been completed. We succeeded. We lived finally. Well, I mean, we lived through we got to the ossuary recently. We just happened to die there, but we'll do it again. Once more with feeling. I'm not seeing anything though, which is highly unfortunate. There is food around, so we can grab the food before we go. It'll cause us a little bit of pain on the next floor, but that's not too bad. Let's see if there was anything in the shop, because I did just kind of run by this. Actually, no, we did buy something. What did we buy? Oh, lacerating aura. But of course. The thing that I've been using. Ah, yes, that. No, I've never heard of it. I would love it if there was a guaranteed challenge room on the floor too. They should make it so that the curse chest gives you 60 curse, so you have to flawless the whole floor, and then you also get a challenge room chest. Then this would be all of my runs. I would always come here and die, because whenever I see loot, I have to get it. I'm a loot man at heart. I see the loot, I want it, especially if it's permanent loot, like scrolls. I love me some scrolls. Well, there wasn't really anything there, but that's fine. Heavy turret. I think I'm gonna take this instead of the smoke bomb now. Want something that does a little bit more damage. All right, ossuary. I've tried you with brutality. I've tried you with survival. I've tried you with tactics. You kill me more often than I'd like to admit. Don't need to reroll anything. It's perfect. The run is perfect. It's perfect. Well, what the heck do we want here? And, you know, this is the age-old question of what the hell do you actually, you know, do? Oh, good. Invisible projectiles, so feel good about that one. Melee kills. Rolling has a chance, or rolling uses your backpack. Shield. Your next range attack after using a skill inflicts plus 416 damage. Plus damage if there's no enemies near you. Plus damage if you're, oh no, wait, point blank shot, right? Yeah. I remembered there was something that I take for Nerves of Steel, but I forgot what it was. Are we still in the same run, asks Lego Lover. Yes? Considering I don't know the context of what last run, quote unquote, is, let's say yes. Makes me feel better. Liposuction. What the heck? All right, you spawned in, that makes sense. I don't know why I'm trying to go like really fast to get cells. I literally have no use for cells, but it's also just good to go fast, you know? We got malaise to deal with. We gotta practice. This is not really where I intended to be, but we're here now. Well, I used my, Oh, he fell to his death. I used my turret to help me kill one enemy that died in one hit anyways. Perfect. Nope. Whoa, lasers. You know what? This is actually some pretty good speed practice with our bow. And we need that. I need some more speed practice. Scavenge Bombard does more damage than the heavy turret. All right. I'll take your word for it, game. Turret did a good job there. Didn't quite get him, but it got close. Hey, knock it off. Man, Lacerating Aura is so good. Should have taken Survival. Should have taken Survival. You know, start building up a possible legendary weapon now. I'm gonna have possibly 15% lower damage than I otherwise would. Wait a minute, I usually spend points into Brutality anyway, so I can get plus 50% HP, so, oh no. It means nothing overall. Your malaise tier is increased. I hope not. You know how fast I'm going through this? How's my malaise tier increasing? Reckless says there's apparently a cursed artifact. Gives you 10,000 gold and 20 curse. I actually got that on a recent run, didn't I? Pretty sure I did. I was like, yay, lots of money! And it turned out to be 10,000 instead of 75,000. Because there's a cursed artifact in this game that gives you 10 grand for 20 curse, and then there's a normal artifact that gives you 75,000 bucks for free. Go figure. The alchemist's stone or whatever the heck it is. It's always the one that you want to get, because that's the freebie. You find that and you're like, oh, sweet, money. Free money for the rest of the run? Well, thank you. Well, when I do end up having to kill myself, that's how I'm gonna do it. Okay, don't be here. That's a horrible place to land. I thought I was being so dang clever. Could you, like, not? I'm always surprised that those guys teleport to you, because they're created from another enemy. What the heck? It's food. Where are we going? All the way back? You jerk. I don't think they're yet getting faster attacks due to melees. I think that was just me being dumb. That was just me being dumb and taking a hit of damage. But there's food here, we can just buy it if we have to. I don't mind. I'd rather buy, you know, 50% HP for 4,000 bucks than 60% HP for 20,000. It was a massive, massive, massive amount of cash. What? The cannonball fired and then it just still rolled around. That was a little weird. Ah. Gotta find a better strategy, a better timing for getting down those multi-platform sections. Just wooden platforms, you just gotta downward strike both of them, or all three of them. But there's gotta be a way to do it faster. All right, survival it is. We'll prepare for an epic legendary, epic. If only we can find one. There's nothing in here, is there? Maybe? I can't remember. Nope. Just a hidden desk. Better than my desk. Okay, scroll. Chest? No curse chest? Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, like, wasn't there's supposed to be a curse chest in this floor? Turns out there is. I just kind of bypassed it. All right, we're gonna have to go fight for our right to live. Hey, owl. It's actually not that bad. Hope there's enough enemies remaining. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The problem is that I think some of these enemies are not actual enemies. I think some of these enemies are like the holdovers from the tubes. The tubes that spawn other enemies. So we might actually have curse going into our fight against the concierge, which would be heck funny. Because then we are basically forced to flawless, otherwise we die. So let's freaking do it. I'm not scared. Gotta break the door in style if you're gonna do it. Nah. don't think there's always a cursed chest here, though. I think it's just a chance of one, and we got the chance. Now here's here's the real question. How many enemies are there? Let's find out. Is this a tube? Yep. Well, there's 2 enemies here. Okay, we only have to kill 8 more enemies without hitting any traps or getting ourselves killed in the process. Let's go to this shop. Gladair says there's always a cursed chest on the ossuary. I guess, so there's always a cursed chest in DLC route, there's always a cursed chest in the ossuary. Okay, I will try to remember that. So I'm gonna take the turret, and I'm doing this for one reason, and one reason alone. It's easier to kill the boss with a turret than it is lacerating aura. So, yeah. Yeah, you don't count, which is unfortunate. Let's see what's down here, because there's a few enemies remaining. If they're all clustered, that probably makes me think that, yeah, it's just gonna be another tube. All right, well that's 1. How many enemies are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's not enough enemies remaining. We are gonna have Curse fighting the boss, and you know what? I'm totally okay with that. There'd be 2 chests in the ossuary. I've never seen a double chest floor, I don't think. Where's he? Oh, there it is. I don't think I've ever seen one. So I could go around and fight these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get upwards of 5 kills. I'll just do the Black Bridge and then kill 5 enemies afterwards. All right. No pressure or anything. Heavy turret. I'm gonna take this instead of the bombard. Higher level, also greater range on activation. We don't have to be standing so close to it, so I'm not gonna feel pressured to be close to it, which I think is gonna matter here. The pressure is gonna matter. Shots pierce, spreads oil, victims burn. No real synergy between any of this. Ah, now there is. Poisoned and toxicity. Right, well, just don't die. Easy. This is what I'm worried about. Red aura. I do like that this guy, you know, is constantly getting stunned. I don't think it's cost me anything yet. Just nerves of steel. This is why I like the bow. Abe, you always take the bow. Yep. Yes, I do. What's your point? Got a problem with that? Yes? Alright, well, you know, it's fair enough. That's why I try to do brutality runs and then die all the time. I mean, it does the same damage as the crossbow turret. Not exactly what I would have wanted, but you know what I like? Puts poison around the traps, does 800 DPS on its own. Is it the best? Let's hold off on judgment on that for a little while, shall we? Where should we go on this run? What do we have? Traps? Not very good against the hand, are they? The hand of the giant, anyways. Get a heavy turret, not the good. We got one of these. Sorry, going to the map here. Where are we? We're on the Black Bridge. Sanctuary, Stilt Village, Fractured Shrines. Stilt Village. We've never gone Stilt Village into Sepulcher? We absolutely should do that. We can fill in the map one more level, and I don't mind going to these biomes. I like these biomes, and from there we could even go fight the giant or the clock boss. Probably clock boss, honestly. So yeah, let's do Stilt. Do Fractured. I'm gonna save Fractured Shrines for a different run. I want to keep mixing up the biomes at the very least. So I kind of want to save. Oh, we're still cursed. Kind of want to save the Fractured Shrines for when I might have a much more impressive run than this one. It's a good run, but it's not like super hyper mega impressive. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. One of those. Do one of these. Curse lifted. I mean, that's pretty much what I wanted out of the traps. They just killed enemies on their own. I guess I get this. I literally do get the same thing out of Double Crossbow-matic, but this is, you know, it poisons them. There's something fun about that, you know? Every second, he takes an extra 199 damage. Well, not anymore. So you know what? Have one of those. Dun 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 dun. Bloodthirsty shield, scarecrow sickles. Another nerves of steel rod. A run where I would love to try and hey. What the heck? Where did he come from? Didn't even see that there was an elite on the screen until he popped into me and then hit me immediately. A run where I would like to try to get some boss flawlesses. Against one in no destinations available? Against some enemies in particular. Really? I didn't actually get the traps to do anything on that one. It happens. Hold on, no, there's stuff here I want. Hold up. Wall cheese. We don't need wall cheese. There's a food shop here. This is one of those runs where it's like, I'm going to biomes that have food shops, but I don't actually need any of the food shops. Feels like maybe I should have saved these biomes for a different run. I'll eat the carrot though. Yummy, juicy carrot. Ooh, yum. Who knows? Maybe this wolf trap is going to be the ticket to a better life and to a better boss flawless. Vernaculus says, switch your nerves of steel to the other weapon slot to mix it up. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. I don't know how much I would enjoy that though, personally. That's the point though, is it? Suffering. You love the suffering. You all do. Alright. We actually don't need any of this. Again, kind of kind of feels like a very small waist. I didn't do it right. See ya! I don't know why I did that. It's not really a point. Okay, that's a scary looking turkey. Dun-dun-dun. Oh, this is a lore room. Oh no, this is just the exits. And down there is the exit to the sepulcher. So we can go there when we leave. Will the electric whip be good on BC too? I don't like the whip. Some people like the whip. And they are weird to me. They are weird people. I ask myself what's wrong with them. How could they have done this to me? How could you like the whip? There's a lower room. Not like we really need it, but there's a bed. Probably a mixture of the two. Hello. Hello. It's one of you. I didn't see it this time. I do love that. That's a weird way of handling the situation. Oh, I don't have a sword. Why did I think I have a sword all of a sudden? That's a strange thing to mess up. I'm like, surely when the enemy teleports to me, I can just spam the parry button, right? Victims burn when they die. Burns enemies blocked with a parry. Victims freeze nearby enemies when they die. Burns ground. Oil, oil, oil. I'll take it for the freeze. A little bit of extra slow might be okay. Interrupt enemies' attacks a little bit. Please. Yeah, I haven't had a sword on this run. Ooh, Jesus. Hello. I forgot that the doesn't normally come up. It's a little strange, but the explosions do have a wider AoE on the elites. Not something that you would expect, because the size of the bomb is the same. This is one of the few times when it actually does come into play, though. What's in here? There we go, random weapons. I would like a new weapon at some point. I don't want an explosive crossbow. Save it for the survival. Oh, all right. I guess we're gonna get nothing on this floor. All right, so we're done. Oh, no, we're not. There's one more room here. One more room. You know what? I do like the poison cloud for that. Killing all the grenades before they get to me. All right. Yoink! Wrong run. I will... Dude, I gotta do a Scythe Claw run one of these days. Like a proper Scythe Claw run and not a fake Scythe Claw run where I take Scythe Claws and then switch it out for something else or die on the second floor. One of these days, I will do a freaking Scythe Claw run, I swear. It'll happen one of these days. Hold on, where's the food shop? Over here. Yeah, I figured I'd eat that floor turkey because the cough syrup is actually cheaper than a heal, so. Save ourselves $1,000 by doing it that way. Not even doing anything good there. All right, where's the exit? It is there. We're gonna go to the Slumbering Sanctuary, which apparently we haven't done since they added in the mapping feature from this location. So there it is. So Forgotten Sepulchre is not on the map, now it will be. And I certainly don't mind the Sepulchre. I actually really like this biome, it's a lot of fun. It's a fun biome, and the annoying, nasty enemies that people always complain about, you just want to strike them down as quickly and more, powerfully as you can, and then they're not a problem, especially the big mummies. There's only ever like 10 mummies in this level, so just be careful about the mummies and you'll be fine. Dun, 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 dun. And then you get that sweet curse chest that gets you killed on the level too. Should not be here. It's a bit of a waste of time. Red Coon, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Ooh, a Tesla coil. Same level as the heavy turret, and you know what? I actually do kind of like its AoE for this floor in particular, so let's grab it. There's a lot of flying enemies, so I want to be a little careful. Really surprised that more enemies didn't want to show up here. And actually, this is a very good amulet to have for this too. Just be invisible. Curse lifted. Don't take damage from the curse, it'll ruin your kill streak. Helps if I can actually, time the attacks properly. Good stuff. Easy, nice, and easy. Kind of interested in why these guys didn't die. Wait, so taking the scroll ruined my turrets, but it doesn't reset the cooldown? How's that fair? Oh, he attacked. Alchemic, welcome as well. We lurk daily, we're just quiet people. Hey, fair enough. What? That means that he actually has magical teleportation. That's not him just moving fast. He's a magic boy. I do kind of want to just wait here for a second. There we go. Get that electricity out there. Survival. Have to remember that that is the secondary stat we're going with, as it tends to be, just in case. Hate that these guys aren't dying in one hit. We're not looking at fastest boss kills of all time here on this run. That's okay. Knife Dance, Oiled Sword. Sword. Knife Dance is very good damage, but look at the wolf traps. They're scaling. They're scaling, they're getting there. By the way, your melee's tier has increased. Only to level 1 though, that's really not bad. That's probably because we spent the money on the flask last floor, We healed up, melee's down. I guess in the end it's just it's a net neutral, but you're in an awkward position, so I just wanted to wait and kill him. Okay, more tactics, more! Pardon? My bow didn't work for a second there. There's a bow in my boots. Something's wrong with my brain. What the heck? It's a shop. Give me something good. A new shield would actually be appropriate. I shouldn't have rerolled past that so quick. Now we've got the sonic carbine, and we gotta decide here, because it does more damage than the nerves of steel at this point, though it's slow. But it does more damage, but it's slow. But it's slow. Shrapnel axes do 15,000 DPS? That's it? Hold on. It looks like it's still firing projectiles, but I'm still worried that it's not, and I'm just gonna like totally lose it. But I tell you what, let's dump Nerves of Steel, swap out for the carbine because it's a level 10 weapon, and we'll take Barb Tips. The next time we go between areas, and we'll make this really good for bosses. Very much interrupts my flow because I have to kind of internalize a new timing for dodge rolling. But we'll work on that. We'll work on that. Luckily, he didn't hit me from behind. That would have been really awkward if I rolled behind him and yet I was still able to get hit because his sword was behind him. It's happened before, so I would not put it past the game to screw me like that. Freaking game screwed me, man. Abe ditching Nerves of Steel? Yeah, I'm ditching it for another good bow, so it's okay. There's nothing wrong with me yet. Actually, Crush Trap could be really good against annoying boss, but I don't know. What are we looking for here? We are looking for down here, I think. Take your time. There's an orb. A light orb. You can get your light back. Don't worry, don't worry. You got plenty of time. You got plenty of time. We're not going to come back for this. Plenty of time. Okay, finally. It's like you can't block these arrows forever, right? Eventually you're going to tire out. Scroll fragment. We'll see that in a minute. I don't know who to fight. Like, who is this run better against the giant, or would this run be better against Speedy McQueen Time Eater? She's probably the one who I kept thinking was the Awakened one the other day, or Time Eater. I still think that this might be a little slow for Time Boss because of the fact that we gotta go. Because of the fact that my dodge rolls are going to be a little bit slow, but we do have a good Thunder Shield, which maybe we can utilize on that fight to completely obliterate her. Although we would probably obliterate the hands too, so I don't know. Hello, Grabito. Welcome today. How you doing? It's been a while since we've seen Bound Hades here. He escaped. Oh no, where did he escape to? I'm gonna have to go capture him again. I thought I saw him the other day. It was probably a while ago. Time flies when you're, you know, streaming. Okay, there's the key. Oh my god, it feels like we're done with the level except for the key. That's because we're done with the level except for the key. That would explain it. It's like, we've killed a lot of enemies. Why are we having a hard time finding the key? All right, we've been to both shops. We've got a good weapon. Barb tips is acceptable for this situation. Do you want the giant, or do you want the timekeeper? Giant or timekeeper? Mac Daddy, welcome. This is your first time in the stream. How often do you stream? I generally stream 4 days a week. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is my current streaming schedule. Clock Tower, Guardian's Haven. Okay, so the clock room. The trap and the turret are gonna do good work against the boss. The trap does nothing on the giant. We have range against the timekeeper. When she stops with her sword, we're gonna have to stop with our bow and then start parrying, but the traps are still gonna do damage. I think we're better off against Clock Boss, because of the fact that we've got the Thunder Shield, and then when she starts throwing the shurikens, we just parry, 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 parry. The problem is that it might interrupt her timing, but we'll figure that out on the fly. Because when you parry with the Thunder Shield, it actually has 2 different effects. The first time you get the parry, it charges the shield, and then the second time you parry, it stuns nearby enemies for 3 seconds. So you don't actually get the second parry most of the time, but if there's projectiles on the screen, maybe we will, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We don't need to change anything. Ammo +3 on the carbine is fine. Reset mutations. I don't even think we want No Mercy anymore. I think we want disengagement, ammo for the boss with barb tips. 10 arrows is an extra 7,000 DPS, 20 arrows is an extra 14,000 DPS, and if she's stuck in the trap, we can just spray and pray and just pump her full of lead. How do you get that cool font? Oh, this is, here's a little tidbit. Enable pixelated font. The pixelated font was the original font in the game. They went to a more smooth font during the early access period, I believe. But when the game was launched, it just had cool font. I like the name for it, cool font. What kind of a font is it? It's cool. Da, 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 da. All right, this is gonna be a little tricky. We're gonna have to be very careful about, like, specifically how we utilize our sword. And by our sword, I mean our bow. Let's finish this is active. It's a little soon, but what's interesting is that we haven't had shurikens yet. I just let the trap do the work for me because I wanted the flawless. Really thought that we would have gotten shurikens, but I guess no shurikens. What weapon thingy is that? This is a weapon you only find on the secret hard mode 5 boss cell last biome in the game. I didn't leave a scroll fragment behind, did I? I really hope I didn't on the last level. Because now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, oh crap, did I leave one behind? Really hope I didn't. Oh my god, should we go to the distillery? I'm not, oh no. Distillery sucks. Let's see what we get though. Wrenching whip. Shrapnel axes. 26,000 DPS. Sonic carbine 29,000. Shrapnel axes. Wrenching whip. 35,000. Critical hit on the third strike. Does it like does this stun and like stagger enemies if it hits them? Because if it does, that would be awesome. We'll keep this for now and then sell the shrapnel axes. Sure it does. Let's at least keep this for the next floor. You sound like my literature professor. Blue chicken, sit down back there. Stop passing notes. You're gonna fail my class, young man. Or woman. Whoever you are. Let's go to the castle. I hope you have your report on Ulysses on my desk by the end of the day. Because I'm going on vacation and I'm not going to wait for you. And then the teacher disappears, but they're like your advisor for your semester, and then you're like, well, I guess I'm just shit out of luck. My advisor's gone. What the heck am I gonna do? Guess I'm gonna fail. Because I have no idea what to do. I'm not being advised right now. What a rip, right? Baroni. War javelin. Not the best for us. Tentacle. Grenade. I'll take it for the money. I really should not be looting right now. We need to go kill things. Bronx Bomber says, I kind of want a beta for that new game mode that's coming out for the Risk of Rain 2 expansion. What new game mode? The only new game mode I want in Risk of Rain 2 is multiplayer Eclipse. That would be so much fun. I don't imagine them not adding it in. But it would be freaking kick-ass, I think. I don't know, this whip is alright. Just 40,000 damage on the crit. It is pulling the enemies towards us. And it kind of does look like it's stunning enemies. It's hard to tell specifically. But it does look like it is, you know, applying a little bit of a stun. At least to the big enemies, but maybe that's not actually what's happening. I'm just kind of misreading it. Hey. Stop hitting my turret. That's my baby. That's my baby! What are you doing to my baby? You see, it didn't stun him at all. I don't know. It's legendary, so it's gonna outscale the bow. And honestly, it's doing a fantastic job on this floor right now. We gotta leave here though. Ooh, the crit didn't even stun him. Well, I have no idea how this is gonna work. So I stunned him with the parry of the shield. Hey, try here. Hey, there you go. Good boy. Good boy. Who's my little baby? Whipped in barb tips, new meta pog. I only kept barb tips in case I felt like this weapon sucked, so we'll swap out mutations. This floor is not that hard. I only rarely die here as opposed to frequently die, so it's okay. Right, I'm invisible. Well, that sucked. That is a situation where, in case you couldn't tell, I actually did, well, you probably couldn't tell, but I did parry. The game didn't let me parry because I was in the middle of the critical part of the animation. And because I was in the critical part of the animation, it just ate my parry. A little bit of an animation lock there. 1, 2, 3. A little bit of a delay. And this game is really bad at actually queuing up shields after an attack. But it will queue up the dodge roll. I don't know why that is. It's very interesting. It's like such a minor thing, but I'm very particular about like how button inputs are handled in video games. So I noticed that. I noticed that if you parry after an attack combo, it doesn't work. But if you roll out of an attack combo, it does automatically. So like, why? I don't know. I love that you're just gonna die on the spikes. Nerf shields because they were too good. Except the thing is that that doesn't mechanically change the shields. That just means you have to have perfect timing to block as soon as you're out of your animation lock. Like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't nerf the shield, it nerfs the player's inputs. Which is why I don't understand it, but maybe I just wasn't there, you know? You don't know, man! Shields are overpowered, man! Broke the game meta, man! You had to have a shield. He's not stunned for that long. It says 3 seconds on the tin. What the heck? Duh. Hey, come here. Oh God, I don't want to be there. Oh, I guess he's just dying to the wolf trap because the wolf trap does deal 6,000 DPS on its own. That's pretty good. Rolling looks cooler, so the game should encourage you to do it. Honestly, I think the parry is kick-ass, you know? You parry and you feel like a freaking god. Okay, hold on. Bronx Bomber says it's called the simulacrum. I actually never learned how to pronounce that word, which is basically a wave-based survival mode that can be only concluded with your death. So basically like looping already, huh? Interesting. Come here. I gotta parry bombs more. I'm not a frequent bomb parrier. Simulacrum. I do in fact lack rum. It's a personal moment of shame right now because I'm a big fan. Oh, what the hell? I always it's not that I always forget. I always find myself in new situations involving like the range of attacks. I didn't think the range of that attack would be as large as it was. Yo, you killed my turret. He got frozen. I guess if the whip pulls them, they have a higher chance of getting stunned or something. Yeah, sweet. Okay, we gotta go down, 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 deep underground. Gin and bourbon greater than rum. Freaking port better than everything, but don't have any right now. You're always here, huh? It's kind of chilling. Chilling in the hole. Get the scroll. Chilling in the hole, get the scroll. There's a shop, a crossbow, and we already have all 3 keys. And this is their bedroom. I want to get in here. Ah, yes. It's my cubby hole. What do you think that hole there above the door is for? Someone would put their head there and then they like to watch? Yoink. Yoink. You know what? We will check this. It's probably gonna be like a level 9. I mean, it's probably better than the Tesla coil because it does 5679 DPS times 2, right? I always feel like that's not actually correct, but the Tesla coil is 2902, but that also feels like it's incorrect. It feels like the double crossbow-matic is overrated as far as the DPS goes, and the Tesla coil is underrated. It's like, it doesn't take into effect, it doesn't take the shock, and it doesn't take the fact that it fires 2 projectiles into account. But I do like that it's an AoE, which helps a lot. All right, where are we? Actually, let me just look real quick. Is there any reason to go back? No. Wrenching Whip does 62,000 damage. Crossbow does 39,000. Yeah, we'll probably just stick with the whip then. Okay. Okay. Was there any food? We already found 1 piece of food. I didn't find the other food. Yeah, we're okay to go. All right. This boss is tough. We got a chance though. 50% at max HP. 50% at max HP. 50% of max HP. Poisons the enemy. How much? 15% damage. I think that's as good as we're gonna get it. So 15% damage. We have a wolf trap, a Tesla coil. Toxic cloud. More damage on a poisoned target would be okay. Take less damage when you're near is also pretty good, actually. Burns the ground when destroyed, combined with the oil, is also okay here for just like DOT effects. Wolf trap. I don't love that it's movement speed. Plus damage on a poisoned target. Now nothing poisons it. But plus damage on an electrified target. They're gonna be electrified. Okay. Assuming that stacks the DPS of the wolf trap, that's okay. I like it. Now, Mutation Lord. I want probably no mercy for this. Definitely want disengagement. We don't need ammo anymore, and we don't need barbed tips anymore, so what the heck do you take? A boomerang acrobata pack might actually be kind of good if we can get that later. For now, more health might be kind of nice, but we'll definitely take no mercy. I don't really see Anything else to grab? Vengeance if I think I'm gonna get hit. Or recovery for that purpose. Dead inside, ammo, alienation, acceptance, resistance. Heart of Ice. Attacking a frozen, stunned, or rooted enemy at close range reduces skill cooldowns by 1.3 seconds. Works with both melee and range. Yeah? Yeah? Constantly being able to toss out the traps to keep the DPS going could be kind of nice. Parries do an extra 372 damage. That's not that much. All right, let's go maybe with Heart of Ice. Reduces skill cooldowns on enemies that are rooted, and they will be rooted thanks to the wolf trap. Because we have 2 of them. And then when the enemy's rooted, we can just smack them in the back. Reduce our skill cooldowns, which will allow us to toss out more wolf traps. Now, there's probably a cooldown on the mutation effect. It might be per enemy, it might be just once per second or something like that, I don't know. Let's give it a shot. It's a tough fight. I fully expect to maybe even, get hit and have to heal thanks to disengagement, but I'm not that worried. I'm about the flawless. Surprise I got out of that one. Okay. So far so good. Okay. Kinda hate that. Oh, fucking... Sorry, language. I will say, though, that's BS. That's also BS. I'm just gonna heal. He's dead, though. He ran to the right side and then paused. Why did he pause when he ran to the right side of the arena? What happened, my dude? Are you okay? Oh my god, we almost had it. I got hit a second time, but I wasn't really paying attention at that point. Oh, he just ran, he charged to the right side, and then he just got, I guess it was the wolf trap. Or, I mean, it could have been the electrification, I guess, but I hate it. Ugh. Red Bearskin says, I've never heard Abe swear. You must be new here. Oh my god. Just kind of waiting for disengagement right now, just taking a moment. There's lots of little, I feel like there's lots of little things like that you have to keep in mind whenever you have equipment on a boss that you're not familiar with. Because I didn't expect the Hand of the King to stall on the right side of the arena before he charged to the other side, so my timing was thrown off. And then what else did I get hit by? I don't know, I don't remember, it was something. Oh yeah, well, one of his, so I think I got hit by one of his attacks when he kind of froze due to the electrification effect. So yeah, electric and root interrupts with the timing a lot. Hey, Toucan Nate. Thank you very much for the resub. And welcome to the stream, of course. How you doing today? Okay, disengagement will come back soon. Oh, man. That's fine. I don't care about flawlessing that guy. There's only one enemy that I care about flawlessing at this point. Please don't say that that aggroed you. I'm just running at this point. I don't want to have to deal with that challenge in my life right now. I'm also noticing that the whip kind of has a... Goodbye. Kind of has a... Hello. What the hell? The whip kind of misses if you jump over their head a little bit. Which is not perfect. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, we still have one-shot protection and disengagement now. And there's gonna be a food shop soon. You know what? Thanks for standing under this. And what are you? What are you? What are you? What are you? It's a free monster eye, and that's why sometimes you don't have to heal. Let's go. Thank you. I did, hold on, let me practice this. Dodge and then immediately jump. You can keep going on your wall climb. All right, where are we? Oh, man. Oh, good, melees. Actually, we're very good on melees right now. Lots of little things happening in this run that are just kind of like confusing right now. Oh, that's the exit. The bomber falling to his death and then coming back up to get me. The oh god. The boss kind of like going off to the side and then his movement getting stuck. Weird. Weird, man. It's gonna go full tactics at this point. We haven't quite gone full tactics. I think we had like 1 or 2 scrolls that are in other things, but from here on out, it'll all be one and done. Hello, Mr. Man. Clicking. Oh, geez, don't jump off your head to the, don't jump off the ledge to your death. Not your ledge. I don't own this place. This is the king. Well, I mean, the king did probably build this for the alchemist. So I guess it is the property of the king, so maybe it is mine. Did I just teleport to the same teleporter? This is not where I meant to be. Down here. This whip looks like fun. It's good. But again, like if I jump and attack, it doesn't pull. It doesn't seem to hit even, so. It's got a minor asterisk on the use case for this. Wonder how they get these buildings to float. I know they wanted to suspend architecture, but I didn't know they wanted me to suspend my disbelief. Oh. Hey, get out of here. Yo, it's very good for dealing with them. La 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 la. Tesla turret, very good for dealing with the books. Just electrify the books. No one will know the difference. Are those stick legs? Who has stick legs? Me? I don't have stick legs, I'm just a girl. Where are we? There we are. Into the food shop. Actually, we do need to buy the heal. So we'll buy the heal, that's the first thing. Has to happen. I don't know where the key is. Ah, no, I see it. Legs must be hella strong if you can kick a chest. Hecka strong if I can kick a bird. Oh, it's not here. Ah, whatever. We'll get the mapping when we climb the tower. Or actually, can we climb the tower without the other key? Oh, I might need to get the key. Oh, sweet, perfect. Oh no, I got both of the keys. They were next to each other. Usually they're a lot further apart than that. Okay. Well, there's no more scrolls on the level, unfortunately, so, you know, we're just kind of... This is our run. Hello. Please don't. Whoa, God! He turned around. It's good, we have 62%. No reason to go back for the heal yet. Dude, birds are annoying. They are my least favorite enemy. I mean, the bird didn't even get stopped by the root trap. He just turned around. He's like, yeah, hey, how's it going? Yep, I'm a bird, I can turn around whenever I want. Isn't that cool? Did he jump? He's really interested in killing me. How did that miss? The whip is interesting, the hitbox is garbage. You know what, I should have just kept climbing, and then he would have died to the laser eventually. I guess that's just there in case he gets stuck. Yo, did you hear that? That was like the classic video game dunk sound effect of going into water. Can't believe I've never heard that before in this game. Or like rather noticed, you know? Jesus. Oh, God. Should have paid attention to what was in my trap. Hey. I don't know what caused you to spawn, but I hate you. Hey. I guess nothing's there. All right. All right. I'm invisible! No wonder I'm like not getting as much aggro as I expect. I keep forgetting that I have actual invisibility powers. Ow. Okay, I'm just getting hit by the same enemy over and over again. The skull kept bouncing off of me because I had a shield and it just almost effed me. That would have been silly. All right, we good? I think we're good. So, we're gonna, wait, where? It's down here. We're gonna go to the shop, buy some food, and get the heck out of this floor. We're done. Although we are gonna also like re-roll the other shops and see if we can get some new weapons. But I think it's a skill shop, unfortunately. I'd prefer it if it was a weapon shop on this floor so that I could like have a good chance of getting a guaranteed great weapon, but whatever. We'll just see if we can get a higher level turret of some sort. Sure. What about Wings of the Crow? Do you think this would be useful on the fight at all? I would probably mess it up. It might be amazing on the collector. I'm probably gonna mess it up. So you know what? just gonna say no. Now the cannon is tempting because it might stun the crap out of him. Cthulhu. 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 10% damage when you're... Oh, you don't take 10% damage. The turret does more damage when you're near it. It's very strange. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know. We got the wolf trap synergy. We'll just save our stuff. Let's get the heck out of here. Would you say this biome is harder than the cavern? Dude, honestly, I would probably say that the cavern's harder than this biome. The first time, this biome is harder. But once you learn the timing and the attack patterns of the enemies, it's better. The book enemies, there's two different book enemies. There's the flying book enemies and then the other flying book enemies. They're the hardest parts of this biome. But they're not the worst enemies ever, like the bluebirds. They are legitimately the worst enemies ever. All right, well, let's do this. The mutations are fine. Wait, what is burning head mutation? Reduces skill cooldowns? Sure. Don't even know if it works. Now I have a shield. I can parry. Invisibility does not matter. Cells do not matter. Life does not matter. What a weird animation. The only thing that matters is just trying to flawless this guy. Interesting. Trying to do two parries. God damn it. Dude, I hate electricity. I hate electricity. It just interrupts the timing so much. Like, what the hell is he doing? He's slow on his attack. He's like stopping his attack at weird times. Like, what the heck's going on here, dude? We did not recover a lot of... Oh, that was stupid. Like, what the hell's going on? This timing is so messed up. He's gonna... I should not have put the trap down. He's just gonna teleport. Dude, Thunder Shield sucks. Like, I actually like it. But, like... He's not doing what I need him to do. This is such a wonky fight right now. Hey, come here. Who's a good boy? It's like if I get close enough to him, he's getting stunned out of his attack. Just gotta parry this. Like, might die here, but I'm just like trying to focus as hard as I can on what this jerk is doing. All right, I mean, this happens every time I take lightning shield or lightning turret. Not on this boss necessarily, but on most bosses. I lose track of what the enemy's doing because they just constantly get interrupted. So the lightning effect was, the stun from the shield was canceling his attacks sometimes, but not other times. And the lightning from the turret or the shield, I don't know, was causing him to kind of like stagger a little bit when he was doing his like syringe poke attack. So note to self, stop taking electric equipment because it's not good. For the room encounters, it's great, you know. Kill him quickly. Do some damage with that thunder shield. Run around when it's electrified. With those enemies though, oh my god, no. Bosses are their own beast. Or I guess just start anticipating that that's gonna happen a little bit more, which I don't do, which I should do, but I don't do. Anyways, that was a good run. Not even close to getting a flawless on the collector, just because we had a little bit of a problem with the timing of the animations and everything being interrupted by electricity. But maybe next time we'll have maybe more of a brutality-focused build, maybe survival with a crossbow. Roll a parry shield, you know, something that's not gonna immediately interrupt the normal patterns of blocking and whatnot. We'll see. Because normally, what I like to do with his poke is it's block, 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 block. Like it's a very consistent timing, and he does the poke, I think at most 5 or 6 times, but anyways, hey, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Dead Cells.